Welcome, my beautiful hearts. Today I'm going to share with you my probably revelation, but the revelation is not, it didn't come as one thing. It came through a few times experiencing a silence. Yes, exactly. Experiencing silence, experiencing total disconnection from myself, from the knowingness, from the source, disconnection from almost like why I'm here, am I doing this, why do I do this? Like totally, like the total lack of clarity, almost like you're driving the car and the windscreen is just like dirty. You don't know. You're kind of driving, but you don't know where you're driving. And that silence. And in this moment, previously, I was like surprised and I was like, oh gosh, what is going on? I feel like so flat. I feel I don't know if this is the right, the way I feel is fine like that. Is this okay? Is something wrong? Almost like asking, is it something wrong with me? And then, a day or another day, I started getting different, better feeling, sort of going back to normal. But I never knew what it was. And just recently I had a similar day, and that's why I got so inspired to make that video, because I just want to say this is a matter of trusting the silence, trusting that lack of clarity, trusting that moment of when self-doubt can come, all the negative thinking can come easily, because there is like, the true self almost like disappear. For you might think disappear, but it didn't. But you have no sense of kind of feeling who I am in that moment. And it is very easy to go into doubts, because the way I felt like, because I was so disconnected from the source, I felt, is this what I'm doing make any sense? Why is like that? Why I cannot know what is my next step? I'm trying to get some clarity and I'm getting even worse. And this is actually the moment when you really have to trust. This is like, I would not like to use step, because there is no steps, but almost like that spaciousness within yourself is almost like piercing through another layer of your growth, of your expansion. Because I have experienced this few times, and each time after silence, when I was like lost, almost in the clouds, and I could feel next time like a boost, I know more. And the curiosity came, and something else came, and it was like gorgeous. And now I know this is just in that moment. Just stick with this, love this, give yourself a break, because I tell you what it is really. Because for us not to do anything, it is not our nature. When it's nothing, we just want to work harder, do more, fix something, to keep to receive the sense of aliveness, that we're still moving forward, kind of thing. But this is the opposite side. This is when you trust that silence, because it's incubating something for you. It is the new, expansion happening for you in silence, which I would probably love to just share the way I do, and you might like what I'm saying too. And just give yourself this acknowledgement of your own self expanding. That's it. And allow yourself to be this little bit clumsy and lazy, and even you'll get some blinks of self-doubt. You might just observe them. Yeah, they're here, but I'm still okay. And understand this is the part of the whole. This is nothing wrong with this being in the silence. It is something that is leading you to some expansion, to some growth, to some discovery, to something incredible. But what I like to share as well, this is a very important thing. If you have this experience of quietness, you feel like the business is low, you feel like maybe your health is not expanding, maybe your relationship doesn't really bloom, don't be in the silence with expectation that will be a grow. Okay, this is very important. Once you have expectation, you're not sourcing from this overflow of your true self. You're stepping from the identity, which this is very important. You really have to see how your mind is taking on that silent. It is just self-realization and fully feeling alive in this quiet moment? Or is this the identity having expectation that when the silence passes, I'm going to get something out of it? And this is that little thing that I want you to pay attention to. But this video is not about actually that. It's about to acknowledge that the silence is, and silence, what I would like to say, probably emotionally and energetically, you might feel very low with yourself. You might feel like you don't want to even talk much. You don't get yourself to actually to be with anyone because you feel like, I'm not interested. And that's how I felt as well. And this is okay. And I know when this comes, I just take this as part of the whole. My love, this is something what I like to share. And if you have anything like this experience before, share with me and tell me how you did, how you manage it, what you do. And if that was something similar as me, please share with me. I love to read that. And yes, next time I'll share something maybe slightly similar, but I go a little bit into actually expectation and all the other things that the mind likes to do when we agree on something. But not today about this. Today is only just welcoming and trusting the silence and be good with it. And again, don't forget about your body. Just notice how your body feels when you do nothing. When you do nothing and you're holding, just take a breath, just relax, acknowledge, this is who I am, and feel good, feel just growth, feel that energy moving through you. Lots of love and see you next time. Bye for now.